Well, if you haven't noticed, little Tay is in the news a lot lately. And that's because her mom, her savage mom, allegedly, and brother are using her again once for attention. And there's this whole thing where like little Tay is back with her, like, I put in quotations, abusive father, because there's no proof of that. I guess she's Canadian, and you know her mom got fired for trying to like make her child some fake star at 10. The kid's like 9 or 10. It's like, come on. So anyways, if it couldn't get any lower, it does. Okay, so supposedly XXXTENTACIon and little Tay were supposed to meet up that day. I get that the day that he passed, and she's blaming, I guess, like somehow blaming her dad. Like, oh, if you would let me go that day, he wouldn't be at the motorcycle dealership, and you know, that wouldn't have happened. You can't think like that. You know, like, if you think about life like that, it's never gonna, like, yeah, we all wish X wasn't at that motorcycle dealership. Obviously, people wanted to get him, though, for some reason. And, you know, and, you know, you could think of a lot of scenarios. You know, if Biggie wasn't in LA, he would still be alive today. You know, there's, like, so many scenarios. I could think of a lot of scenarios of my own personal friends, you know, that passed. And that'll just drive you crazy. So anyways, let's break this down. So little Tay, she puts up this long thing, you know, where part 8, while all this drama was going on, where Christopher John Hope and Tay was going on, X was collaborating with Tay to run charity events by using their following to spread positive messages, starting with a charity event that was supposed to take place in Florida. X got Tay and her mom 2 plane tickets to Florida, June 18th, blah, blah, blah. But Christopher John Hope to refuse to allow her to be a part of the event, claiming that XXXTentacion would be a negative influence on her life because of his past history. Many of the things he said about X were disgusting and horrible, when in reality X was one of Tay's biggest inspirations. X knew about Tay's current situation and was trying the hardest to help, but since Christopher did not allow him to go to Florida at the airport to pick up Tay and the mom, what was the next part? The motorcycle dealership, last minute, Christopher John stopped everything. If Christopher John had let Tay go to Florida on June 18th, X would have been at the airport instead of the motorcycle dealership and would possibly have been set up on June 18th. It's also sad because X's last post to announce the charity event was going to take place before Chris stopped things last minute. I mean, you can't... First of all, I think they're using Lil Tay for something else. And it says, Tay has big dreams and aspirations and is willing to work hard to achieve. You guys had big hopes and aspirations to use her as the pawn. I hate seeing this happen to the poor little girl that has lived a difficult life, blah, 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 a chance to break free. It sounds like that this mom is like kind of cuckoo, you know what I mean? And she lost her child because of all this, and the father took custody. And that's what it looks like is happening here. And then she's trying to paint the bad picture. But I don't know, man. The evidence is there that she was being abusive in a way with a young child, you know? So this is all allegedly. Everything's proven in court. And they're in Canada. It's totally different rules and stuff. But what do you guys think about this? I mean, you know, I don't really give a crap, but it's like... I do give a crap about XXXTentacion, not because I was his biggest fan. I did enjoy his music, but I wasn't his biggest fan. I'm not going to sit here and say that, but he was a talented kid that lost his life, and he was providing for and changing a lot of people's lives, you know, and that does mean something to me, you know. He probably saved more lives than anything, you know, with his music, so, and that means something to me. Anyways, it's Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys at a later video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me.